energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi guys, welcome back. We have everybody mowing today, so this should be so much fun. But I got an overwhelming amount of people requesting me to recreate the look that I did. I'll show a picture and of the eyes and stuff like that. So I just thought I'd do a get ready with me in the first place with you guys and just try to recreate that, because to be honest, I wing looks and I never really do the same thing twice, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try to recreate it to the best of my ability. So I got everything that I knew that I made to make that look in a basket. So let's go ahead and recreate it and see if even I can do it. So let's start off with a primer. Where did I put the primer? See, this kind of stuff always happens. So I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Impossible Primer that likes to shoot poop at me, but is so, turd, but it's so good. It's like solid almost until you start putting it onto your skin. Then it's not solid anymore. But I really work it into areas that I don't really quite like, that aren't surfaced enough or whatnot, you know, your problem areas. Works really good for that. I will leave everything linked down below along with my nails. We've talked about a lot. Oh, I will leave these down below. They're from Rave Nails. And my earrings, all of it down below for you guys. Just so you know. And then I'm going to go in with the Fiora foundation that I get on Amazon that I absolutely love. This is what I used that day. I'm trying to make sure that I recreate and do everything that I had done. I'm going to use the Shot Massé Pawpaw Sponge because it's the only sponge that I like and I love. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite concealers, as I use them so much. The same. This is a brightening one, and this is my kind of color. The brightening one is so brightening and so powerful that when you use it, literally this is all I do is go 1, 2, just like that, as light as I can, because it is a beast, okay? It's a beast. But then I go right in with my concealer and kind of go around it, and then like this. I don't do the whole like triangle thing like they used to anymore. I know that it's kind of dumb, you know, you just put concealer on and with however it fits to your face. That's just how it goes. But I'm getting older, and the too much concealer is really making me look really old, you guys. So it's becoming a problem. And then after that, like right away, I went in with the She Glam Insta Ready. The top is the under eye powder, so I'm going to go in with that. And where are you? My AOA Studio F32, I believe. And I like to as quick as possible because I do have a lot of lines under my eyes. I like to set this so I don't have to worry about it creasing and not looking very good. I mean, makeup creases where there's creases, you know? There's really not too much to help that, but there is some. I also know that using powder under my eyes is what's making me look older. I do understand that, but it's like, how much can it be helped when you have so much creasing, you know what I mean? And then I use the bottom here with a loose powder, and I usually take my sponge that I used and dip right into it and really press it into areas that I want to stay where they need to be stayed. Like, I clear out my expression lines, and then I set my forehead like baking, basically. I just don't think that I do it as long as other people do. I'm eating it. Why does it taste good? That's weird. So I sit like, what was shiny on my, what is that? Do y'all see that? Okay, what is doing that? I'm so freaked out right now. I think I fixed it. So I look like, you know, I just slammed my face into some cocaine, and I just take a powder brush and sweep it all away. And I do it quickly, you know, this isn't something that I let bake, so to speak. I just want it everywhere, that's all. And then I go in with the brush and I go down my neck, because I brought the foundation down my neck and I don't want it to transfer onto my clothes. And then any other places that I didn't put the powder, I powder. Now it's brow time. I'm going to go in with the AOA Slim Brow. Just kind of brush through these first. This takes forever. You guys have seen this forever, so I'm just going to hurry up and get these done and then be right back with you guys. And then I'm just going to go in with the Eye Method Beauty Brow Gel, which is tinted a little bit darker because that is a little bit lighter on my eyebrows. And I'm just going to put these. I love the Eye Method. I get this on Amazon too. I have quite a bit of their stuff. Okay, so I grabbed all the AOA single shadows that I use. I still have them in their plastic containers because I am stubborn and I'm waiting for them to come out with a big palette. I'm going to go in and set my eyes with Polished, which is just, you can't see them in these. I'll take them out from now on. I'm sorry. I just don't want them to break. This is Polished. I use this just to set my eye. So it's soft and ready for the rest of the shades. Alright, then I'm going to take July, which is a nice kind of light peach. It is kind of showing great. With any kind of bigger fluffy blending brush. And I just start that sweeper motion, windshield wipers, all over the space I have above my lid. And then with the same brush, I go in with Solid, which is like a solid camel. Now, I don't go full over with this, but I do go basically in the same area, just a little, I stay a little bit lower. Just so that orange pops through, but I notice that this brown also helps the orange, the warmth come out in it, so I really like this one too. And then I take this Japanese brush that I got. It's weirdly tilted, but it's really good for this. And Asteroid. Love Asteroid. It's like my color, if I was a color of an eyeshadow. And this is the color that I put on half of my lid. And I work up into the crease. And then I'll go back in with a big fluffy brush and kind of just make sure that everything is blended. I mean, you can make anything look good as long as you blend it. And then I'm going to cut my crease. So what I use to cut my crease is my L'Oreal. This is the Infallible Full Wear. I just got it in a shade that made me look like death, so I use it to cut my crease. And the AOA E123. I also like to use the AOA E113 as well. But this one gives me more of a precision to the technique. And if you have hooded eyes, this is why I always do cut creases, is because I have hooded eyes. You'll like cut creases. I go like this and dip it a little bit and then look up. And where that stops is where you want your crease to stop. Because that's what we're essentially doing, is making our own crease, because we don't have one that shows. And then after that, I'm going to go in with Wish, which is kind of the star of the show, and a Cala brush that I got out of that metal Cala. This just seems to work really good for I mean, look at that. I pick some up like crazy. And I stick it right on there to try to keep as much fallout from happening. But I mean, look at the color. Oh, it's so beautiful. And that's what you're left with once you use, I mean, this, Wish. Some people are saying that the colors are being named different things and not coming the same way. I don't know anything about that, you guys. Nothing. And that freaks me out a little bit. Just to be honest. I'm going to go back in with that Japanese brush and Asteroid and go back and do that whole V thing again and kind of mesh the cut crease into the outer V a little bit, or at least prime it, start it, get her ready. And then I take a kind of like pencil brush. This is an old one from Morphe, and Mahogany, which you have to be careful working with. This can be a little patchy, but if you do it just right, it works great. And I deepen up that outer V. And then after I get done with that, I go and dip just a little bit more into Asteroid here with the orange and the Japanese brush, and just kind of blend it a little bit. Make sure that that orange, that peak of orange is still there, because that's really what you want. I think it makes it look so beautiful. And then I'm just going to throw all 4 of those shades under my eye to make sure everything mushes together and is copacetic. And I shall return and we'll do some liner and lashes. Or inner corner highlights and brow bone highlights. Yeah. I only take the mattes under my eye. I do not take the blue. Just so you guys know. Now I'm going to take Libra. Libra is one of my favorites as well. I'm going to put that in the brow bone. It's a highlight. And I'm also going to use it in my inner corner too. Libra is just a boss ass bitch, man. I love it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera. It does not do it justice, let me tell you that. It does not. Oh, it's so beautiful. A little bit on the inner corner. Oh. Now for an eyeliner, I'm going to go in with the Salave, C'est La Vie, the nude one that I have, and put that in the liner. Waterline, I mean, lower waterline. There we go. I can talk. And then what I did is I went in with the AOA Artista in blue and did a cat eye. A blue cat eye. After I did the blue liner, it doesn't really look blue until, you know, someone's up close in your face. I took this blue glitter liner that you guys know I got on Amazon in the pack, and I go underneath that cat eyeliner and just follow it and wing it out like that. Just so people can kind of catch the blue a little bit better. Can't see it on camera. Glitter and my camera hate each other. Then I hate it. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on some lashes. Of course they're going to be my Willow lashes. I love my Willow lashes from Shop Miss A. I just think I ordered more from them. They're great for people with small eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these on and I shall return. I love these lashes. I think that these lashes make the look. To be honest, I think they do. But let's go in with some bronzer. AOA Perfect Bronzer. And just bronze up our face a little bit here. This is just like a round brush I use. I just washed everything, so they're kind of a little funky looking. But I think I got it on Shein. Just warm up the face a little. I love this bronzer. What's it in? Frappe for my skin tone. Oh, perfection. And it just gives it a little bit of warmth. Not too much, because I'm not really crazy about over contour bronzing. So that's that. And then for blush, I'm going in with the Lumi blush. This one in Wine. This is, I love this one. I just can't get over it. And I'm going to use the AOA F14, which is a slanted brush. This is a shimmery, deep, beautiful wine kind of blush. But I thought it would go perfect with the look. And it really kind of does. Let me put some on my nose and everything. I'm trying to not over blush it. But it gives you a little highlight as well. And then I still went in with the Kakin highlight that I got on Amazon. This is one of my favorites. This is a beast, okay? This is a beast. And it's not that expensive. Go in. Oh, God, you have to be careful with this. It's not for the faint of heart, let me tell you. Alrighty, there we go. Now I'm going to set my face with the all-nighter. I didn't bring a fan, so give me a second. Then I'm going to go in with the AOA Tall Lash in black. This one is in black. That's what I use. I like this a lot. I just love how precise it is, especially with false eyelashes that are dramatic, because you really need to get down to the root to mesh those in to make them look as natural as possible. Now for the lip here, I have some AOA liners, but overall I used the AOA lipstick, Studio Lipstick in Bliss for that. I can't remember what liner I used though. So I brought 3 because I know I used one of them. I'm going to try Dawn. Maybe it was Dawn. I'll try Dawn. It's not even too light. Which that reminds me that our beloved Dawn Cauliflower here on YouTube, one of my best friends since I started a decade ago or more, is in the hospital very, very sick, and a GoFundMe might be happening, and if it does, I will share it everywhere for you guys. She's done it for me. I'm going to help her out. I'm donating too. I'm scared for her and just wishing her the best. And voila, there is the look recreated just for you. Use any colors that you have if you don't have things. Replace them, it doesn't matter. But if you want the exacts, everything that I used will be linked down below, along with my nails, my earrings, which are badass, so cool. Everything will be linked down below. Thank you so much for watching, and always let me know when you want to look recreated, because I don't mind doing it for you guys. And I, of course, will see you in the next one.